it's really quiet, but he's not talking. Does that make sense? All right.
Good afternoon and welcome to the YHH Squirtacular. Tony Scott, founder and publisher of Youth Hockey Hub. We have the quarterfinals. Game one of 4 games here this afternoon at the platinum level. Hastings making their first real bid to win the Squirtacular. Edina's never won the Squirtacular. They've been close, but never been pulled it off. Edina coming into the tournament on kind of a heater. Got my cards here. Here we go. They've won 2 in a row. They beat Centennial 3-2 and White Bear Lake 5-2 in a really good game yesterday. I was able to watch that one. Their leading scorers, Grady Cragness, 2 goals and an assist. Johnny Pitko, 2 goals and an assist. Robert Lessard, a goal and 2 assists. And Hastings beat Elk River 7-1 and Minot 9-4. Their leading scorer is Colton Stewart, 9 goals and 1 assist. We'll keep an eye on him. They're picking up the pucks here. In just a minute, they'll play the national anthem and starting lineups. After the anthem lineups, we'll drop the puck here and be ready to go from Blaine. right, the anthems have been, excuse me, the lineups have been read, the anthems played. Ready to drop the puck here from the Super Rink. We are in Rink 3, which is also the figure skating rink, which is MASC. I don't know what the MA is, but SC is probably skating club. And then Centennial also uses this rink as well. So, welcome to Blaine. 8 sheets, 2 buildings, a megaplex. One of the 2 or 3 megaplexes in the United States with 8 sheets. Dinah gets off the hop first. Cragness feeds it in, and Hornets in a little off sides there. I think that was Diedrichs, Fisher Diedrichs. This is going to be a game of attrition versus attraction. You'll be very attracted to this Hastings team. They can go, but they only have 7 forwards and 4D, so 11 total skaters. We're going to call Colton Stewart's name a lot today. He's got 9 goals already. And he's got cousins. He's got a sister on the team. It's going to be a real fun game. You're going to see a team with 15 skaters take on a team with 11 and see if they can wear them down with their speed, their tenacity. You got to be smart, though. You got to keep Colton Stewart contained. He's got the puck now. He gets a shot off, steered into the corner by John Connell. And Lundin can't catch up to it. Steered away by LeCourcier. His puck comes up to neutral. Now this is Kai Nikolai off the glass. Not a lot of shavings on the ice to slow that one down. We get an icing on the Hornets with 10:54 to go. We have a goaltender change for the Raiders. Their regular starter, hopefully Isaac's watching today. Isaac DeGroat has become ill. I don't know if he'll be back tomorrow if the Raiders continue on in the tournaments. But for now, the Squirt B goaltender, Justin Bromwich, is in the net for the Raiders. Back to the point. Kokendorfer feeds one down low. Picked up by Elling. Elling feeds one through the slot. Now it's Story Stewart. She rips one around. Chasing after it is Krieger. Love hearing Krieger's name. Bobby Krieger, one of the best skaters ever to put on a Hornet high school uniform. Won a state championship, I believe, in 1969. Could be a grandpa. We'll see. You never know. Or just could be a coincidence. You never know. Held in by Edina. That's Conlin. Goaltender's Connell. Shot on. Save. Bromwich covers it up. Southpaw. Goaltender, left-hander. The amount of work. There's probably more work put into getting Justin into this, as a tournament director, getting him into this tournament than you could only imagine. But he's here. He's legally on the team. He's replaced Isaac for the day. And I hope he's got a great game. He has a great game today. Shot, goal, right off the face-off. Lewis Weebler with an absolute rocket. Edina gets exactly what they needed. They need to get Hastings on their heels, and they got a loose puck in front, and nothing Justin could do about that one. That was an absolute rocket. And this is what they could do. They can wear you down. I had a chance to referee this green team in the Edina Invitational or whatever they call it, Cornerstone, something. I can't remember the name of the first part of the tournament, but it was the Edina Home Squirt Tournament. And they played Wyzetta, and I was lucky enough to officiate that game, and wow, they brought it for 3 periods of absolute thunder. It's fun to watch that team. And a few players really jumped out at me. One was this kid named John Pitko. We'll call his name a bunch, I'm sure, today. Nice hands there by Popel. Popel gets it deep. Spalding feeds it to Weebler. Weebler takes it wide. Weebler tries to make a pass, but it catches the skate of the Hastings defender. Now a shot off the side of the net, pops out. Defense goes down. And, Popel just can't get it in. Now it's J.J. Popel, and that was Charlie Popel. And now I see why we got Popels on the team. What a combo they are. Cleared all the way out. Chasing it down is Wyatt Stewart. Wyatt's in the starting lineup. Cragness to the backhand. Cragness has got a older sister, Leighton, one of the better players in the state for her age. I heard a rumor she was out for a little bit this year so far. Hopefully Leighton can get back in at it for the Edina Green 15A team. Wrist shot, pad save by Connell. And Hastings puts on a little pressure. We expect to see a lot of that today. And that's Travis, can't get it out. Held in nicely by Bennett Stewart. And now it's Story Stewart, they're cousins. Colton and Story are sister-brother combo. And that's held in by Hastings' Clyde Ewing. Clyde, the younger brother of Cooper Ewing, and now here comes Hastings back. Stewart, Bennett Stewart with a wrist shot, deflected nicely by Nichols. And that's Story. Stewart feeds one in front, that's intercepted, now chipped out to neutral. Good play there. Some good players on this Hastings team. Wow, it's fun to watch. Here's Cal Kokendorfer. I ran into Cal in the lobby yesterday in the pin trading area. The name's such a distinctive name. It turns out that he is, yes, related to Croy Kokendorfer, who's a goaltender, Division I goaltender. Last I saw, Croy was playing at Robert Morris at the D1 level. Croy was originally from Hastings, but he moved to Woodbury. I think he played his high school hockey at Cretin and Eastridge before going on to juniors. Here comes Edina back, all the way out. Krieger, jumped in a little bit off sides. Now we got a face-off at center ice. Pitko wins the draw. They'll chip it in. And the Hornets get it. Oh, it just hops his stick. Now it's Spalding. Reaches back. Fires it to Lassard. Lassard gets it to neutral, battles through it. Now the puck comes out to neutral, back the other way. Stewart holds down the fort. He'll take it wide. Feeds it in front. It's a skate and goes into the corner. Now Spalding to Lassard. Can't control it. Pitko. Liebler, wrist shot, glove save, Bromwich with 5:48 to go in the first. Edina Green leading Hastings 1-0. Travis rips it, blocked. Nichols holds it in. Wow, good feet by Nichols. Shot into the corner. They'll rip it around by Hastings. Story can't catch up with it. There's Travis, holds the zone. Travis fires a wrister. That one's deflected into the corner. Now Stewart gets the pass. Story crosses the line. She fires it. That's deflected by Nichols, but it's back to the point. Picked up by Ewing. Clyde holds it. It's got all day. Walks in. Gets one toward the net. They battle to a draw. Then they trip it out. Ewing clears it in. And it did make the zone. That will be offsides with 5:05 to go. 1-0. Edina Green leads this one. Story Stewart, 2 goals, 3 assists. Bennett Stewart, 4 goals and assists to round out the top 3 scorers behind Colton, who's got 9 and 1 for the Raiders. There's Colton on the forecheck. Can't control it. Dinah clears it high off the glass past Colton Stewart. Cragness will put some pressure on. And now it's Stewart. Stewart takes it to his forehand side. Stewart races right down the middle, fires a wrist shot. Wide. This one fed in front. And back on the green. Houlihan. He'll feed it down low and keep the puck away from Hastings. Hastings all day with it. This is Ewing to Stewart. Stewart on the wide side. He's pressured by Cragness. That puck's cleared in. And eventually around to Colton Stewart. He stick handles through some traffic. Now he gets it back. Now he'll go back to his backhand. Stewart dangles, runs into a crowd right up the middle. And there's a Hastings fan wanting a trip. And now we're going to get a trip, but it wasn't this way. Now Hastings will go on the power play 5-on-4. I'm having so much fun learning how to officiate and get involved more in the game, and I just get a kick out of fans. Well, first of all, the referees can't really hear them, but every infraction is a penalty. It's kind of funny to watch sometimes. Here's Stewart. Back to the point. Ewing. Feeds it across to Stewart. That one's almost intercepted. Pitko would have been off to the races. Down low. This is LaCourciere. Feeds it to Stewart. Stewart, backhander. Save Connell. Bennett Stewart on that one. Bennett Stewart runs into the ref. Feeds this one back to the point. And Ewing can't hold the zone, but he feeds it back to Stewart. Getting after his Weebler. Weebler, good hustle. Pitko on Colton Stewart. Stewart gets by both of them. Colton Stewart down the line. Goes for the wraparound, no one home. Now he's got a shot. Save, Connell. Story can't get her stick on it. And now Connell gets it covered with 2:40 to go. Penalty has expired. Those 1 minute penalties, you gotta make hay quickly on a 1 minute power play. There's almost got to be a strategy to it. Yesterday I saw with 15 seconds left in the game, a team goes shorthanded and score and win. So sometimes I say this all the time, score day hockey, you almost want to decline the penalty. I know you can't, but it puts the best players from the other team on the ice. 4-on-5. Sometimes it's a problem. Wrist shot, glove save. Bromwich. He's had a few good ones already today. 2:23 to go here in the first period. Dinah leads this one 1-0. Got a father-son down in front of us from White Bear Lake, sharing themselves a little pretzel and cheese, taking in a Squirt A quarterfinal game. Now that's parenting right there. That is parenting. Hats off to that guy. Draws one, but it comes out to neutral. 2:17 to go in the period. Lundeen with it. Loses it, but it comes out in front. Good chance for the Hornets. Big save by Bromwich. Poke down low. Loading up the cannon, but didn't get it off. That one goes just wide. Buddy Dinah holds the zone. Stewart will bring it out. You set of lines. Colt Stewart and Cragness will face off. Ewing. Feeds it to Kokendorfer, who clears it out. Poked off the puck by Stewart. Stewart, oh, is he trouble? Pokes it in the zone. This is Lundeen along the hash mark. Now it's Cragness. Holds it. Fires at the hash mark. Cut off by Stewart. That's Wyatt Stewart. And now Cragness will put on the Jets. Icing waved. It was close. This one comes all the way around on the rim. And this is Popel, J.J. Popel to Colton Stewart. Finds some space. Fires a wrist shot. Save Connell. 1 minute to go in the first. They'll rim it around. Rim this one around. Puts it on the stick. Good little forecheck there by Bennett Stewart. And more pressure. Good play. Both players, both teams there, back and forth. Victory of the puck, lost the puck, victory of the puck, back and forth. And finally, Edina got it and was able to clear it. A little bit of an elbow there by Krieger, no call. And eventually Cole Stewart gets it. Cole Stewart, toe drag, Stewart shot. Pad save Connell. Cole Stewart with an absolute undressing there. Fires one and another big save by Connell. Now Bromwich makes a save and can't clear it at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the first. 1-0. Edina leads this one on a pretty face-off goal by Lewis Weebler. We'll go to a break here from Blaine. All right, we're back to live action. Edina gets the puck off the draw and gets it in deep. Good pusher there by Lassard. Puck squirts off his stick, and back comes Bennett Stewart. Good foot race there between Stewart and Weebler. Stewart hounded all the way, feeds it through on net. Connell covers. Wow. They get this kind of goaltending for 3 periods. We could be in for a, I hate to even say the word upset when Edina beats Hastings, but this would be a legit upset. Hastings has got more than Colt Stewart. I'm watching. These guys, all 11 kids, can really scoot and really play the game. Down low, here's Stewart. Oh, spinorama to his backhand, now to his forehand. Now another Stewart. Colton fires. That one's blocked. Deflected into the near corner. Edina plays it out. They can't get it out, though. This one steered away by Toivo Stark. And now Elling. Elling, good feed to Stewart. Colton Can't control it. Now Colton with it. Feeds it in front. Hits off the skate. And now back the other way comes Lassard. Bobby Lassard feeds it through. Weebler, he's going to be a problem today. Not just with the goals, but with his speed. And we saw his shot in the first was accurate. That one goes in. That's going to be like a triple, quadruple offside. Like 2 or 3 guys were off. 10:40 to go here in the second. And Hastings will send out Colton Stewart again. And this is Grady Cragness. Center ice feed after that faceoff, and the referee is harping on the faceoff dot there. Here's Stewart. Colton feeds it wide to his sister Story, intercepted by Cragness, but back the other way comes Popel. Popel fires one. That one's wide. Now a battle along the wall. Picked up by Popel. That's Charlie. Now this is Bennett Stewart. No, excuse me, Ewing. Now it's Colton Stewart. Can't block it through, but they get an offside a little early. 10:04 to go in the second. Hastings trailing. I'm sure we haven't said those words very often this season. That they have been trailing, I'm sure they even it out pretty quick, but it's been a full period of lead now for the Hornets. Kokendorfer feeds it through, taken away. Now a chance. Diedrich's wrist shot. Oh, great shot on net and a big save and a goal. Rebound goal for the Green. Toyo Stark puts it in. Excuse me, that was Bodie Lundeen put that one in on the rebound. And Hastings now with a 2-0 lead.
Scoring grade 9 was number 15, Bodie Lundeen. His goal unassisted. He was ready to goal coming at 2:13.
Unassisted goal by Bodie Lundeen. Now Hastings is playing a little bit uphill now, which takes them out of their, for a scored hockey, that takes them out of their element, their comfort zone. This is not where they've been all year, I'm sure. Colton Stewart has got his work cut out for him today. Butting through, shot, Connell save, couple nice plays there. And an effort by Bennett Stewart. Wrist shot, deflected. And he makes the save under the pad. Connell on fire. Absolutely on fire. $8:56 to go. 2-1 in favor of Edina. I said 2-1, 2-0 in favor of Edina. There's a 1 on the scoreboard. It's really throwing me off. It's on the wall, chipping it out. After this pit goal, good hustle by Johnny. Weebler can't catch up to it. Now it's Colt Stewart. Knocked off the puck. They'll bring it out. Taking it wide. Colton Stewart feeds it in front, off the mark. Wrist shot off the side of the cage. And they can't clear it. They can't get it in. Clearing it out is Lassard. Here's Bonine. Bonine's taken by Stark. Stark can't get it to Pitko. That would have been dangerous. Now Colton Stewart back. He's got to go against some numbers here. 1-on-3, wrist shot. Knocked away, broke his stick. And Edina is able to clear it. That tips off the stick of LeCourcier. Corsier flips one up. Pitko can't hold the zone. And all over it there for Edina is William Travis, and breaking loose from him is Charlie Popel. Popel, nice pass, backdoor feed, and another big save by Connell. Connell's been very good today in the net, very confident, very steady. Now Cragness across the center line, gets it deep, and they'll put on some pressure. Bennett Stewart can't catch up to it. Story Stewart puts a little pressure on. Now Edina's Kai Nichols fires one out. Picked up by Bonine. That's intercepted by Travis. Travis hustled down by Story Stewart. Taken away now Bennett. Bennett all the way to Story. Story, she'll lean in. Poked off the puck by Kai Nichols. Wrist shot. That one's deflected wide. That hits off the broken stick of Colton Stewart. Now another time off the broken stick, and here's Story. Chips it to Popel. Popel can't get it in front. Now it's stuck behind the net. Will it run into that broken stick one more time? No, this is Kokendorfer. Cal Kokendorfer. Fakes to his backhand, goes to his forehand, gets it to Ewing. Ewing hits it off the stick of the skate of the ref, and a good hold in now for the Hornets. A little bit of a hook trip there, but not enough to really change the pace of the game. This kid can change the pace of the game really quick. This is Colt Stewart. He walks in. He meets 3 or 4 Hornets. Now a good pass by Colton. That's what he's going to have to do. I don't think he's going to be able to go 1-on-3, 1-on-4. The Hornets play a really sound defensive game, and he's going to run into a lot of green bodies. So he's going to have to find a shooter and attract those bodies away from them. And then that's the way they're going to be able to solve this defensive core, is by passing. Conlon feeds it in. Krieger looked like he was a little offsides. No call. Krieger now to his forehand. Feeds it back. Nice pass. Weebler shot. That's dangerous. That one's high. Feeds it back. Now Nolan in the neutral zone. Nolan, that passes off the mark. Picked up by Kokendorfer. Kokendorfer can't get it in. He holds it down. He crosses the line now. Now he rips one. That's deflected. Nice defensive play by Kellen Nolan. It goes into the corner. Back behind the net. This one sweeps around. Holding down the forward is LeCourcier. Good pinch by him. And now they'll try getting out the other way. Kokendorfer's like, no, I won't let you out. But he barely gets it off the stick in the neutral zone, but Kokendorfer pokes at it. More battle along the wall. I think we went in and out there. We did. Offsides with 4:29 to go in the second period. A little past halfway through, and it's 2-0. Edina Green leading Hastings. All right, we got Bennett Stewart and Colton Stewart side by side. That's a dangerous duo. This is LeCourcier. Feeds one up the far wall. That hops a stick of Wyatt Stewart. Colton will go after it. They'll rim this one around. It's going to come all the way out with Frederick. Frederick center feed. Got through. Cragness fires. This next goal is so important right now. And Colton Stewart cut off by Lundin. Great hustle by Cragness. Wow, give me 3 more of that. Good hustle there. Stewart, Bennett to Wyatt, and they clear it out. We had 3 Stewarts up front there. And that's Cragness. Pushed by Colton Stewart. Colton gets it in. And we're going to get a penalty on somebody. Looks like Stewart went down, so it's probably going to be on Edina. Trip. This might be on Toivo, I think. No, maybe Cragness. Somebody. Yep, Toivo. What a fun name to say. T-O-I-V-O. Toivo Stark. For the Hornets. Now they're shorthanded for a hot second. Bennett Stewart. Like I said, shorthanded is not necessarily power play isn't necessarily a gift here at the score day level. Back to the point, Ewing feeds it across. This is Bennett Stewart, heck of a player. Back, Stewart now walks in on his forehand to Colton. Colton will circle some more to his forehand. Stewart, wrist shot, goal. There it is, a very, very important goal for the Raiders. Getting down 3-0 would have been a catastrophe with how well Edina has played them and played him specifically defensively. His 10th goal of the tournament. With 3 left to go in the first, it's 2-1 in favor of Edina. Krieger on the draw, wins it back. Now the Hornets only up a goal now. Picked up by Stewart. Taken away by Krieger. That one goes out and back in. 13 seconds after the Stewart goal. Diedrichs, crosses the line, gets hooked a little bit, and gets it all the way in. Stewart clears it out, and clearing it in for Edina was Conlon. Now bringing his Popel. Popel, wrist shot. Big save by Connell. Firing it around, that's off the mark. They clear it out. A little bit of a trip there, but no call. But we do get the offsides with 2:08 to go. Hastings trailing 2-1. And they don't look tired. They are a well-conditioned outfit, we'll just say that. You'll see in the third period, though, I remember way back in this tournament, a young man by the name of Nolan Fitzhenry had a very similar, played for the Green Bay Junior Gamblers, and very similar skilled player. And Nolan's team just ran out of gas when they played against Moorhead. I'm not sure if it was the semifinals or the championship game of that year, but Wyatt Cullen was the superstar of that one. A block by Weebler. Wow, good feet. Just jumps at it. Now Stewart, trouble. Defender falls. Stewart gets a wrister on. Save Connell. That was a much better opportunity than it looked. Weebler clears out, but held in by the Raiders. And they can't clear it. There's Kokendorfer. Nice hands, holds the zone, leans into his backhand side. He's got Story Stewart open. Story knows what to do when she gets in the slot. Shot. That one's wide. Goes into the corner. That one's taken away. Picked up by Edina's Conlon. Off the mark. Good chance. Houlihan. Backdoor. Oh, what a glove save by Bromwich, robbing Johnny Pitko with 53 seconds to go. And the Squirt B fill-in looks like a Squirt A goalie today. What a big save by Bromwich. Holy smokes, what a save. He's had a few robberies today. Goes in the corner. Hastings able to clear it. I don't think this will be icing. Puck's wobbling quite a bit. Toivo back in the corner. Rims it around. Good clean breakout for the Hornets. No, it's not. Now it is. Bringing it out. Here comes Spalding. Spalding will get it wide. Now he goes to his backhand, feeds it across. Good play by Spalding. Wrist shot, blocked. Nice play there by LaCourciere. He can't clear it, though. He had a free lane, but just lost track of it for a second. And now the Hornets break it out. Toivo, Stark, clears it off the wall, through the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play by Bonin, and that'll do it for period 2. Each team with a goal. We're at 2-1 after 2. We'll be back here after a word from our sponsor here on YHH. I'm Tony Scott.
Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved. I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
Third period underway. Hastings controls. The number 1 team is a little bit on the ropes. I wouldn't say they're in trouble. They're on the ropes a little bit right now. Green gets it in. That's Lundeen. His dad, Court, a multiple state champion at Bloomington Jefferson. I believe Jeff Cragness, another one of the coaches, is a state champion as well. Here comes Story for Edina. Here's Story Stewart. Can't control it. Now Cragness. Through Lundeen. It's going to go on net. Bromwich will play it. And it's Kokendorfer. To his forehand side. And they clear it out. That's going to be icing on the Hornets with 10:40 to go in the game. Edina leads 2-1. Goals today by Weebler and Lundeen for Edina. And Colton Stewart with his 10th goal of the Scortacular. This one fed cross ice. Picked up by Lassard. Lassard's able to clear it. Pitko challenges Bonin. Bonin is able to get it out. Now it's Conlon. Conlon feeds it to Weebler off the mark. Corsier will go chase it. Icing called with 10:19 to go. Tight game. 14-12 shots after 2 in favor of Hastings. I'd say that's fair. I think both teams have had good chances. I thought Connell has had a few more grade A's faced than Bromwich, but Bromwich has the save of the game so far on Pitko. That would have made it 3-1 late here in the second. Good feet, wrap around attempt, puck's loose in front. Couple good chances for the Raiders. Now, Edina's able to get it out. Conlon puts some pressure on Kokendorfer. And now Popel Feeds Bennett Stewart. Bennett Stewart's got some space. He fires. That hits off the stick or shoulder of Connell. Pops high in the air. Stewart's able to hold it in. That was Story. Now it's Popel. Battle along the wall. They go down. They flip this one out. That one's going to go down. I think the puck will not make it, though. It will not. Icing waved. D-man goes down. I think that's Ewing, yes. And he flips it to Popel. This is Charlie. He can't clear it. Held in by Stark. And now there's going to be a race along the wall. And it's Colt Stewart. Can he break loose? Colt Stewart cuts in, passes it, backdoor. Exactly what I said with the doctor ordered there. He's got to make some passes, and he does. Beautiful pass off the heel of the stick. That is exactly what he'll need to do to loosen up that Edina D. Stewart. Colton. All day. Stick handling around. Waiting, looking for an opening. Feeds one in front. That's deflected. They clear it. Kokendorfer finds Colton Stewart. He's onside. Deeks now to his backhand side. Stewart leans in. Poked off the puck. Good play there. Story goes down. She wants a penalty. No call. This one's cleared out. Held in by Ewing. Now they'll clear this off the shoulder of Clyde Ewing. And it's Colt Stewart. Nice play. Picks it in. Taken away by the Hornets. Another good battle along the wall. And picked up by Ewing. Clyde feeds it to Kokendorfer. They regroup themselves. Oh, this is Story. Story. Good pass to Bennett Stewart. Cousin to cousin. Intercepted though. Kragness. Wide feed. Puts it to Dietrichs. That's intercepted temporarily. Now Kragness gets it back. Kragness gets the zone. Holds it. Stick handles. Chopping a little lettuce. High slot shot. And a glove save by Bromwich with 7:23 to go. What a fill-in performance by Bromwich. Kragness wins the draw back. Firing. Good save. Covers his rebound. Nice save by Bromwich. I should get that copyrighted. I could make a little money on that. Nice save, Bromwich. We've said that a whole bunch today. Southpaw goalie for the Raiders on Hockey Day. We were able to get the Raiders to come down and play some puck, even when they're hosting the biggest event in the city's probably history, if not one of the bigger events in the city's history. They're doing a great job. People from the United Heroes League. Now Kragness behind the net to Lundin for Diedrichs off the mark. Uh-oh, trouble in front. Bromwich can't cover it. Still loose. Back to the point. Big shot. Nichols off the post and out. Two chances. Goal! Fisher Diedrichs gives the Hornets a 2-goal lead. Holy smokes. An absolute barrage. 3 rebounds, a post, and a point feed to the point. Nichols, and a long rebound right on the stick of Diedrichs, and Fisher pumps it home.
Scoring for Edina Green was number 7, James Dietrich. Bonus assist went to number 6, Kai Nichols. Tommy straight goal 5:20. Third period.
6 to go. Now Bennett Stewart busts through a couple D. Gets it. Stewart, shot. Couple saves through the legs. It's loose, but in the corner it goes. And it's still loose. It's still loose. And now we're going to get a little brawl in front of the net, but no harm, no foul. He did have that thing covered. And great effort by both teams in that sequence following the goal. The first 30 seconds after a crucial goal, Pay close attention. There's another goal coming back in, or there's another goal coming the other way, and it was almost right there. Great play both ways. I think Edina dodged a bullet there. 6:07 to go. Still plenty of time left. Slapper, Kokendorfer hits Stewart. Story kind of in the backside, if you know what I mean. And it comes out to neutral. Kokendorfer flips one off the glass. Clean wipe off there. And now it's Lassard. Lassard crosses the checkered line. Ooh, a little early there. We get offsides on Pitko with 5:44. I got a chance to meet Johnny Pitko's dad in the lobby this week, and I said, you know what? I refed your kid one game. I watched him in the brick a little bit last summer, but I said the only problem with John Pitko is I'm afraid he works so hard he's going to hurt himself running into the board someday. And that's the highest compliment to a dad. Like, my kid works hard. Yeah, it is noticeable how hard and how fast that is. He's such a hard-working kid. Back to the point. Held in Kokendorfer. He's been a stalwart on the blue line for the Raiders today. Probably all season, I'm guessing. Houlihan clears it out to neutral. Picked up by Ewing. Ewing through the skates of Houlihan. And now it's Colt Stewart. 1-on-3. Good hustle by Houlihan. Coach Lundin is getting the most out of his boys today. They are really, really honest on the defensive end today. Stewart, Bennett all day, fires, goal. It's 3-2. Bennett Stewart goes 5-hole on Connell, and just like that, we're right back to that one-goal game. And that is Bennett Stewart's 5th goal of the tournament. What a hard coaching job. You got to really worry about Colton Stewart, and then his cousin, Bennett's just an absolute train wreck. Hard to stop kid as well. I mean, he's a loose train coming down the tracks at you at all times. Unassisted goal. In squirts, there's a lot of them. Stewart gets by Cragness. Now he's loose. This is Colton. He faces 2, 3 Edina defenders at all times. This is Colton Stewart. Runs through a couple. Now he's finally gets it high slot. He wants to shoot, but there's no room to get rid of it. Gets rid of that one. Connell grabs it and goes down. Loses his footing a little bit. And we're at 4:18 to go. 1-goal lead for the Hornets. They're clinging right now. They're clinging to it. Goals by Diedrichs, Lundin, and Weebler for the Hornets. Stewart, Bennett, and Colton for the Raiders. Bonine. Leo feeds it. Nice pass to LaCourcier. LaCourcier feeds Colt Stewart, taken away by Diedrichs. Diedrichs gets it from Stewart and then dumps it all the way in. This clears it out. Pitko. One-touch pass to Lassard. Lassard gets it in deep. 3:30 to go. They got 2 wingers high at all time. That'll help defend right in situations like this. Pitko chases Stewart. Stewart in front to his sister. Story fires one and a big save by Connell. Held in by LaCourcier. Stewart in front. That hits a skate of Nolan, and we're going to get a penalty on the Raiders. The last I saw Hastings, and I know this is probably ancient history at this point, Hastings and Eastridge boys were tied 1-1 in Hockey Day, but I have been tending to other duties, we'll say, here at the YHH Squirtacular. Along the wall, it's a 1-minute penalty. This is Story Stewart. Quick one touch to Colton Stewart. He leans in, 1-on-2, gets by his guy. Takes it away, good hustle by Spalding. Spalding to Kragness. Kragness races up. Now on his backhand, now to his forehand, tries to set it up. It's tripped, they're gonna call a penalty on Kokendorfer, and they'll be 5-on-3 for 32 seconds. Let's see if I agree with that or not. No. Easy call to make, but I don't feel like he spun him out too much to create a goal-scoring opportunity. We're going 3-on-5, and just because it's 3-on-5 doesn't mean you got Colton Stewart out there. He can be able to put the hammer down if you let him loose. I've seen scores as good or better, maybe better than Colton Stewart if that's possible, score multiple goals on 3-on-5. So here we go, a good chance in front, shot, goal, big play by Kragness. Grady Kragness steals the puck from the defender and fires it top shelf, and it's 4-2 with 2:18 to go. We are on upset watch now here from Rink 3. Big goal, big goal for the Hornets there on that 5-on-3. They were able to get something out of it. And Hastings in the quarters, in trouble now. Here comes Colton Stewart, crosses the line, leans in, feeds it to Bennett. We're going to see those guys the rest of the way here. Down low, this is Colton. Feeds it to Bennett. Bennett, they're 4-on-5 right now, and it's going to be like that the rest of the way, I guarantee it. Conlon. 1:49 to go, 15 to go. Once the fires it across off the side of the net. The game is not over. Diedrichs clears it. Kragness works through it. We get a whistle with 1:34 to go. 1:34 to go. 1 second on the man advantage. And we're going to see an empty net here any second. Puck is in the skates. Feeding this one across. Just got to be smart if you're Edina, and you got to be super aggressive if you are Hastings. Here comes the goalie. Goalie's coming out. Bennett Stewart on the foot race, loses it. Weebler clears it. They clear this one out. Man down. Puck is loose, and here comes Colt Stewart. He's hacked by Weebler. It's stuck loose. Weebler can't clear it out. No, a foot race. Ewing holds the zone. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. 2 goals to score for Hastings to stay alive. Bennett Stewart muscles it, fires it. Save Conlon. Clearing it's Pitko. It gets out. Big play by the Hornets to clear. Now it's Bonin with it. Holds it, fires it. That ski jumps off a stick. 37 to go. We got ourselves an upset now. Clearing it out. Lundeen doesn't need to do anything. Just keep it deep. And it's Stewart. 27 to go. Not much time left. Here comes Stewart down. Colton Stewart up the near side. He'll face 4 Hornets. Makes a deke to his backhand. Tries to get it in front. Can't. Clock is ticking. 15 to go. Can't get it in front. Great defense by Edina. Clearing it out. And all the way out. That's going to do it. Diedrichs will get his second on the empty net. And Edina is moving on to the semifinals of the YHH Squirtacular. What a win by Edina. They played great team defense. They kept Colton Stewart bottled up as much as you can bottle that kid up. And same with Bennett. He was just as fantastic today for the Raiders. And no shame on Justin Bromrich. He played outstanding today. Their goals were hard-earned goals. A couple of them, 2 rebounds. They were almost all like rebounds or snipes, except that empty netter to make it 5-2. And Edina knocks off Hastings. The #1 team, undefeated in the state, goes down at the Squirtacular. It's not the first time that's happened in the quarterfinals.
Final score, Edina Green 5 and Hastings 2.
About 10 years ago, about 10 years ago, William Whitelaw's Rosemount Irish were #1, and Stillwater in the quarterfinals took them down in fantastic fashion. One of the most exciting games we've seen in this tournament's history. And I would put this one on equal with it. Two fantastic teams. Big win for the Hornets. Congratulations to them. They'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning on YHH playing in the semifinals, I believe, against the winner of Chaska-Chan. Yes, Chaska-Chan and Edina. They're playing next door here on rink #1. Thanks for tuning in. Our player of the game.